Wild Talents, by Charles Hoyfort, Chapter 9a. Upon April 16, 1922, a man was taken to Charing Cross Hospital, London, suffering from a wound in his neck. It was said that he would tell nothing about himself, except that, while walking along a turning off Coventry Street, he had been stabbed. Hours later, another man, who had been wounded in the neck, entered the hospital. He told, with a foreign accent, that in the turning off Coventry Street, he had been so wounded. He signed his name in the hospital register as Bilbert, but would, it was said, give no other information about the assault upon him. Late in the day, another wounded man was taken to this hospital, where according to the records, he refused to tell anything about what had befallen him, except that he had been stabbed in the neck, while walking along a turning off Coventry Street. In the pockets of these men were found racing slips. The police explained that probably all of them were victims of a turf feud. It is, considering many other data, quite thinkable that, instead of refusing to tell how they had been wounded, these men were unable to tell, but that this inability was so mysterious that the hospital authorities recorded it as a refusal. See the London Daily Express, April 17, and the People, April 23, 1922. In a London hospital, there is small chance for an unconventional record, and probably in no London newspaper would have published any reporter's notion of the lurk of an invisible and murderous thing in the turning off Coventry Street. But, in the London Daily Mail, September 26, 1923, there was an account of something like this, but far away. It was a facetious account. Murderous things always have, somewhere, been regarded humorously, or fondly. No address was published, or probably this one would have received letters from women wanting to marry it. The story was that, in September 1923, there was a MIME scare in India. MIMEs are invisibles that grab people. They have no sense of the mystic, don't dwell in enchanted woods, nor feel out for victims from altars or ruins. They grab people. Coolies in the city of Lahore believed that a MIME was abroad. There was a panic in Lahore, and it fed upon screams of rickshaw men who thought that they were grabbed. Probably the Daily Mail published this story because of wavelets of gratification that arose from it at London breakfast tables. It is usually thought that the value of coolies is only in their willingness to work for a few cents a day. But I have a notion that they have another function, or that, if it were not for coolies, and their silly superstitions that give the rest of us some sense of superiority to keep going on, millions of the rest of us would lie down and die of chagrin. Sometime I shall develop a theory of evolution in aristocratic terms, showing that things probably made of themselves oysters and lion and hyenas, just for the thrill of gratification in being able to say that at least they weren't elephants, or worms, or human beings. I know how it is, myself, and have compensations in thinking of silly, credulous people who believe that a dog ever said good morning, and disappeared in the thin, greenish vapor